Hi, welcome to East Kitchen. Today we are making marshmallows with my girls. Yes, and to do this, it's actually a couple of different steps process. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use a stand mixer. Elise, go pour the gelatin in. And this is just regular cold water. And what we're gonna do is allow that to bloom. So we're gonna take the whisk attachment and put it on. Turn it on low and let it mix up. On this side, since Emma's a little bit older and she can handle a little more, we're gonna go ahead and put in, this is half a cup of water. How much sugar was that, Emma? You remember? No. 1.5 cups?
1.5 cups.
Go ahead, put it in. I'm gonna turn this to medium-high heat and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. This is the it's corn syrup, light corn syrup. And this is why I love this little thing. Go ahead and get all of that.
Daddy, it looks like a slushie.
It looks like a slushie, yeah. All right, so we're gonna cook this covered. Good thing she's here, isn't it? We're gonna cook that covered for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna put the thermometer in, and we'll be right back and show you all of that. All right, so this has been going for about 34 minutes, and we're gonna take this thermometer, insert it, and I've already got it set to automatically go at 240 degrees. So that's where we want to stop the cooking of it. Right now it's at 152, so it's going to be a little while. So to keep the girls occupied while we do that, we've got... All right, this is one of our non-stick pans, but because this is marshmallows, it's got to be one of the stickiest things on the planet. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to use a little bit of corn oil, so about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm going to pour that in. Yes, I do. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give the girls some gloves. You can use paper towel if you want, but we have the gloves here, so we're going to go ahead and use them. Go ahead and put that on. All right, and now we're going to take turns spreading the oil on all the surfaces of the pan. You got to get it up on the sides and everything. And then we're going to sprinkle them with a mixture of cornstarch and powdered sugar. Dump it. Emma, shake it around. All right, alarm just went off. Turn it off the heat. Take it directly off, and be very careful. This is very, very hot. So I'm going to take the thermometer off here. Put it down. We're going to turn the mixer on low, and I'm going to slowly start pouring in the syrup. This part you're going to want to have the adult do and not the children, because this is molten sugar basically. If it gets on you, it's going to burn really, really bad, and it's going to be painful. All right, now that all the sugar's in, we're going to go ahead and turn this up and let it go until it's basically lukewarm. It's probably going to take about 12 to 15 minutes. All right, had it on high for about 15 minutes. We did add the vanilla extract right at about the 14-minute mark. So you're going to take this up now, and this is going to be quite sticky. I don't see if you can see this, but it basically looks like marshmallow fluff. Now this is going to be a steep hot. No, I told you girls, you have to wait at least 4 hours for this. This is the worst part for them, I know. But you're going to have to wait for at least 4 hours. Even better if you let them sit overnight. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get all this marshmallow out of here and into our dusted pan. It really helps if you have a silicone spatula. It's not going to stick nearly as bad. If you do not, or even if you use silicone, you can spray it with oil to help keep it from sticking too much. Okay, so we're going to smooth this into all the corners. No, this is not going to be easy, but it's all you have to do. If you want to make mini marshmallows, you can actually pipe them out onto parchment paper so they won't stick. I'd still use some of the cornstarch and everything. Helps them not stick even more. And then you can, once it solidifies, you can cut them into little rounds.
But we're
making big ones. We're making big ones, and we're going to put them in hot chocolate.
Really?
I'm going to sprinkle it on top. This is going to help it from drying out, because we're actually going to leave this out overnight. So it's now the next day. We've got the marshmallows, been sitting in this pan, ready to go. And trust me, I know we didn't explain this very well beforehand. you're gonna think there's way too much cornstarch and powdered sugar on the bottom of this pan. There's not. In fact, made a little bit more so that we can dust our board, because this stuff is sticky. And the other thing we're gonna do, it's okay if it gets on your hands, it's okay. You're gonna want this on your hands, just like I said, it's sticky. So we're gonna use a pizza cutter. What we wanna do is get this powdered up also. And you're gonna run this through every single time. You're gonna wanna get as much powdered sugar on here as you can. Don't try spraying it, put water on it. That's gonna make it even worse. So we've got, this is basically one big marshmallow. So set this off. Now you can measure it, of course, if you wanna make them exactly perfect, or you can do, you know, basically run it through. And then run it through. And I know this is not fair, but it is what it is. And you'll want to dunk these sides into the powdered sugar also to keep them from sticking to everything. But now you have kid size and you have dad size. Remember, here at Elise Kitchen, we make cooking fun.